Well, it doesn't exactly look like less than 2 weeks till Christmas out here. But I don't think I'm actually complaining too much. Because it is a little easier to walk on this than a couple feet of snow. And it's kind of nice not to be incredibly bundled up. There's still a little bit of snow, but we got rain pretty much all day yesterday. And what's left is kind of pathetic, honestly. I even halfway think that a raccoon might have popped in last night, because the corner feeder, that for some reason they eat everything off of it and then they flip the feeder off of the deck. And it was flipped off the deck this morning, which to me kind of indicates that a raccoon came by and was very mad that there was no food on it. In my defense, it's not my fault. I thought they were all asleep. I'll put some food out for them tonight in case they come by again. I don't know if it's the lack of snow that has me in a not very Christmassy mood this year, or if it's just my natural bah humbugness. Could be one or the other. But it is pretty out here. Oh, I just heard a bird. Oh. I saw it, but not fast enough to let you guys see it. It was just a woodpecker. It's so funny. Some birds, like woodpeckers, I can usually identify just by the sound of their wings. You wouldn't think that, deer footprints. You wouldn't think that you'd be able to identify a bird just by the sound of its wing beats. But woodpeckers, they're noisy. Like, not just when they're pecking the trees. They're noisy when they fly. And like swans, even when they're not honking as they go over your head, you can hear the wind whistling in their feathers. It's kind of trippy. Also kind of cool, honestly. Oh, that was a whole flock of something that just flew away. Speaking of flocks of things, I saw my very first evening grosbeck of the season this week. I did put it up on my Instagram page. It's not the best picture, but you know, it's not the worst picture either. Also, I'm trying to take a very roundabout way to the mailbox today, but this is one of the worst marked trails that I'm not used to taking, so I could get myself hopelessly lost. Not hopelessly lost. I usually have at least a general sense of where I am. That kind of works. But yeah, it would be much harder for me to try and do this if we had the normal amount of snow on the ground. So to that end, I guess that's kind of cool. Also, I'm very grateful that it's not massively windy out. I would not have the confidence to just babble. Also, that is really pretty. I don't know if that's moss. It almost looks like grass. Oh, it's club moss. Very cool. So I found out a couple of years ago that that club moss that's growing all over right there was almost driven extinct because the Victorians like to use it to make wreaths. It's kind of neat because it grows almost on a rope. I mean, rope, vine, call it what you will. But evidently it's very easy to make like wreaths out of. I like this moss. It's very soft. It might be like a sphagnum moss, I'm not sure. But it's pretty and it's soft. I think if I could completely get rid of all of the grass in my lawn and have nothing but moss, I'd be happy. I think it would be kind of cool. Also, all these dead ferns are just kind of grabbing at my legs. And I think I found where all the deer are hanging out, because I keep having to step over deer piles. Oh, I think I did it right. I'm pretty sure that I see the mailboxes up ahead. Look at me not getting lost in the woods. Huzzah! Anyway. I do like where I live. After I get the mail, I'll take you down to the lake. And you can see the giant puddles of rainwater that are just standing on the ice. I think it's kind of funny. But let me grab the mail first. Also, if you look down here, you can see the main reason I didn't want to get the mail along the road. Because it's not that cold. But the road is just this solid slick of ice. Not really fun to walk on. I'm wearing boots, and they have grip, but they don't have good grip. Hence, walk in the woods instead. So yeah, it's a little bit, a little weird looking for December. I'm not going to complain, honestly, because I've only had to pull out the snowblower once. So, win for me. But the weather's just really bizarre. And if we get the cool down like they're saying we're going to again tonight, this should all freeze into an interesting look. I'll check it tomorrow and see. Last time I said it was going to freeze into a very interesting smooth ice, it actually snowed, so it just kind of looked normal. I'm kind of hoping that we'll get a really pretty ice look on the lake for a while without its coating of snow. Wouldn't complain about that. It would be a different look. So yeah, not a lot going on up here except weird weather. I'll check in with you guys next week. Have a good one, and I'll see you later.